and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be a reading for the divine masculine in the sign of Leo. The first section here is what you'll be dealing with September 1st through September 15th, how you feel about the situation, how the universe recommends that you feel, what are any challenges, lessons, or obstacles that might be involved in the situation, how should you proceed, what your hopes are and what your fears are. And the bottom row here is advice. So let us begin and see what's going on. So for the first 2 weeks in September, you're dealing with some kind of news, a surprise. Either you're giving it or receiving it. And this is the lady. This usually involves intuition and battle. So maybe you're struggling with your intuition in regards to delivering a message to someone or a message that you're receiving from someone. Surprise. Ooh. I'm like, should I take these? I mean, yeah, it's kind of, I didn't shuffle much before they flew out, I guess, because they're always listening. But ladro. This is the thief. This can mean someone that's stealing or something that's missing. Because you also have llaVECchia Signora, which is an older female, or it can symbolize someone from the past. So maybe you're missing someone from the past. And you're feeling despair over that, and you're wondering, if you should use your intuition and reach out to this person. Because you're wanting to express something to them. And how you're feeling is the lesson. Fair, gray-haired woman. So this is, again, a lady who's mature, 30s, 40s, something like that. But you're realizing a lesson, or you're feeling the effects of a lesson involving this person here. The lesson. The lesson. Good fortune, something turning around or wanting something to turn around for the better. Mercante, this is the merchant. This is someone who's at a distance. Someone who's, waiting for their ships to come in or something. Maybe you're waiting for something to get better or in regards to this person, or you've been waiting around to hear something, or you've been waiting around to say something. Fair, gray-haired woman. Fair, gray-haired woman. There's some despair in this situation. I don't know if that's you or I mean, it says despair. This is the same thing. Somebody that's like in despair over something. Fair, gray-haired woman. Yeah, melancholia. Somebody sad, in despair over whatever has transpired here, or their feelings about something. And how you should feel is fame, which is like success. And maybe not feeling frustrated. The stranger, this could be you. This is somebody who's like somebody new. Someone who's changed, someone who's different. So maybe you should feel like, that you've changed, you've grown, you've learned from this experience, and you have success because of that. And they don't want you to feel all this frustration or despair involved in this situation. Let's see, the stranger. Yeah, you're this is il menio, which is a commitment, strong bond, marriage, relationship, and fidelta, same thing, fidelity, loyalty. So, you know, they want you to feel good about whatever it is that you are feeling in regards to the situation. You know, again, maybe something happened that it didn't end very well before, and now you're wanting to make some kind of commitment or show your loyalty, um, or that you are, you know, that's part of your growth, that now you want to commit, now you want to be loyal, and you should feel success in that. Let's see. Fame. Fame. Woo! Have strength and persevere in regards to, you know, whatever strength. So you have hopes that by revealing some secrets that she'll express her love back to you. So that's how you should feel. They want you to feel optimistic that if you reveal how you feel, that, you know, you'll get this love that you're seeking. I'm looking for my cards that are in front of me. Frustration. Yeah. bbLÄSSIİGS, lightheartedness of the heart, celebrations. So they don't want you to be frustrated. They want you to be thinking positive, feeling positive about the situation. What are any challenges or obstacles or lessons that might be involved here? Power, hidden enemy, generosity. So let's see what this is about. And your challenge is to stand in your power, or to get some strength or guts to do this, or to end some kind of deceptiveness, you know, and offer, make an offer. Generosity, it's like the Ace of Pentacles or something, a new opportunity, or you're waiting for an offer. Let's see, generosity. Yeah, it's Gran Signore, it's man about town, this guy who's confident, you know, in himself. I mean, a guy can be egotistical, or, you know, but he's confident. He's whatever. He's somebody who's obviously feels strong enough within himself to make some kind of offer. Not fearful, you know. Let's see, hidden enemy. La lettera. This is a love letter. Expressing your feelings. It could also stand for paperwork, like divorce papers and things like that. But I think that, you know, your challenge is to reveal how you feel, you know, and not hide behind, you know, deceptions or deceiving yourself in regards to this situation. Let's see what else comes out here. Hidden enemy. Sense morte is endings or transformation, transcending transformation. Did I say that right the first time? Oh my god, I don't know. I get tongue twist, I guess, because you're receiving messages and you're trying to decipher messages, and sometimes the brain is like all over the place. But I guess it might be ending, you know, hiding your feelings, or being deceiving yourself or someone else in regards to your feelings, being able to express those feelings, you know, being generous, being open, opening your heart, because obviously there's some despair, you're missing someone. You know, again, la lettera and surprise, you're thinking about communicating with someone, you want to, or you're waiting to hear from them. Um, but I think it's more you. And how you should proceed is patience. And the lovers. Whoops, I'm sorry. The lovers. So this is, you know, relationship, love, romance, having to make a head or heart decision, or a decision about a relationship. Um, but, you know, be patient in this situation. You know, maybe don't try to rush into it. But also don't waste any more time. You know, if you're in despair in your thoughts, maybe you need to just speak your truth. Speak how you feel. Get it out there. You know, make a decision. You know, so don't wait too long, but also have patience, you know, with yourself, you know, compassion for yourself in regards to getting up the gusto to reveal how you feel. The lovers. Lovers. Oh, it sure gets noisy around here between the crows and the planes and the people in the park across the street and trucks going by. It's like, my gosh, what's going on? The lovers. The lovers. Yeah, making a decision about someone that you consider to be close to you, you know, la donna di servizio, someone who's helpful, someone who's, you know, like, been there for you, or you're wanting to be there for them. Lovers. Yeah, Giovine Fanciulla, this is usually a younger female in her 20s or so. This also stands for, like, you know, the virgin, a virginal, like, something new, maybe embarking on something new with this person. And I guess how you should approach it is looking at it as a new opportunity, or making a decision about this person. Patience. Ooh, l'anemica. So maybe, you know, there's something that happened here, and that's why you're wondering, should I, shouldn't I? Because you might be met with some resistance here. Maybe somebody is not too happy with you right now, or something. And it's like the female foe, or somebody who's not, doesn't have your back, kind of thing. So maybe somebody who's not too happy with you. So that's why they're saying to just be patient. But, you know, hopefully that'll change for you. Let's see if I do anything else. Patience. Patience. Patience. Ooh, this one wanted to flip too. So this is love reunion, which is to reunite with someone or a relationship. Oh, the Tower. Disgrazia. This is an unfortunate event. Something ending, something crumbling. It's like almost like the Tower in the traditional tarot. You know, something that wasn't built in a strong foundation. Something that needs to come down in order to be rebuilt. So, or maybe something else needs to end before this can move forward. That's why they're saying to have patience. What are you hoping for? Spirituality, clarity. Maybe you're hoping to get some clarity on how to proceed with this. Let's see. Spiritual. µ. This is someone who wants to travel, or someone from a distance, or moving forward, wanting to move forward. Unexpected surprise, or things not working out as you expected, you know, consolation prize. It's like it wasn't great, it wasn't bad, it was just kind of maybe you're wanting to move on from that, or you're hoping to move on. Or move forward, or move. Some kind of militare, some kind of difficulty here, trying to strategize your way, you know, figure things out. Letterato, a man of letters, figuring out, you know, soul searching, trying to like go over everything in regards to this love situation. I mean, you're hoping, you know, to figure out, you know, what to do, or how to move on, or how to move forward. Clarity. Messengere. Yeah, you're hoping to figure this out, so you can deliver this message from a distance. Usually, sometimes, maybe this person is at a distance. Maybe something needs to end. Maybe you need to end something to move forward, or but this is a message. You're trying to find some clarity in regards to this situation, of what to do, what you're hoping for. You're hoping to find clarity. You're hoping to be able to communicate, or receive a message, or give a message. Yeah, because there's regrets in this situation. You're hoping to get clarity, and to no longer feel like this, to be somebody who's regretful of the past. This is the il vivido, this is the widower, someone who's regretful of the past. So you're hoping to not be like that anymore. What you're fearing is that you don't have the strength to deal with this, and you're doubting stuff, and you have anxiety around this deception and destruction. Again, just like the disgrazia, you know, this is either something ended badly due to lies and deception, and you're fearing not, you know, being able to move forward in this situation, that maybe it was too much damage done. Let's see what the universe's advice is for you. Or I guess this could be flip it around. Maybe the female did you wrong. You just have to apply it to your situation. It's either you or the other person. But either way, you're trying to figure out what to do. But they want you to have self-worth and to persevere. And we're going to read what these say. Maybe self-worth is to feel confident in yourself, to say what it is you got to say. Yes, let me put my glasses on, because otherwise I can't see, especially as it's getting darker here. Come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the great servant. Inspirational message. People, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. Personal inquiry. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready? Do I allow myself to receive what others may not? Key ideas. Greater knowledge. Innocent curiosity. Being rewarded. Receiving divine love. Key words. Faith. Self-love. And value. Perseverance. Don't quit before the miracle. When we do our chosen work, we are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work towards will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. Personal inquiry. Can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? Key ideas. Breaking through unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. Keywords: steadfast, success, and miracles. So it says you're either needing to realize your self-worth and persevere your way out of the situation. Maybe somebody did you wrong, or they wanting you to persevere and have self-love for yourself and realize that, you know, maybe you've grown and you've changed in this situation, and not be fearful of expressing that, but also have patience, because maybe the person was really hurt by whatever transpired here, and you're just going to have to, you know, take the chance of expressing yourself and seeing what happens here. And then you also have awe. Zafkiel's heart sigil brings us to the profundity of awe, when we need reminding of our true essence, of our divinity. Perhaps this is happening for you right now, for you've chosen this card of beauty, and your spirit may just take flight, just as in the icon. You see, awe and joy are the wondrous gatekeepers to the pathway of the divine, and spiritual curiosity leads us to this gateway so that we may fly to heaven. In the icon, you see Jupiter, the king god, assuming the body of an eagle, the symbol of triumphant spirit, in order to take Ganymede, the symbol of everlasting beauty, into heaven. Gaze on the exquisite icon and feel that soulful part of you that needs to be enriched by the source, seeking beauty of the infinite. So this has to do with, you know, opening your heart chakra, realizing your divinity, realizing who you are, realizing what you want, what you deserve, you know, your self-worth, to persevere, you know, through any of these lessons, these difficult challenges that we go through on our journey. I said, but you're going to have to, this is a general reading, so I'm not sure, like I said, who was the doer, who was the receiver of this situation. But you obviously, you know, have some figuring out to do as far as giving a message, or what to do in regards to a message that you've received, how to proceed forward. But either way, they want you to, you know, persevere, know your worth, you know, realize lessons you've learned and how you've grown, and kind of applaud yourself for that. You also have here unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, this could mean because nobody's expressing their love, nobody's doing anything to move this situation forward, or, you know, maybe someone just isn't feeling it. And I clarified this. Gran consolación, this is somebody that just sits around in their thoughts for too long, wasting time, not making any moves. Like I said, maybe someone's not expressing how they feel, you know, because there's low morale, amalto, depression, low morale, because maybe this situation left you feeling like, oh, so, you know, you're just kind of sitting around in your thoughts, not expressing how you feel. Because you have Lamante here, this is the man lover, so maybe they're telling you that you need to express how you feel to this person, but at the same time, you know, be patient, because, you know, sometimes it takes time to heal things, and it takes time to build up trust again. But express yourself, stand your ground, stand in your truth, and persevere through it, because you deserve love. You are lovable. And we also want you to know that this is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this could be your divine feminine. This could be just a karmic situation that a lesson needed to be learned. And maybe, you know, you needed to learn to have your self-worth. Like I said, maybe it was the female that was doing this stuff to you, who hurt you, you know. but they want you to persevere through it because you are lovable, you deserve love, and express yourself. Open up. A conversation obviously needs to be had here. And when people don't speak, it leaves a lot to assumptions. And you know what they say about assuming. So it's always better to put it out there and know, so you're not sitting around wondering and being all in despair. You have this water oracle, and you got Machu Picchu, and I'll read what this is. And then you have this water oracle, and this is the coral reef. Machu Picchu, this Inca citadel located in the Andes Mountains of Peru, is one of the world's most well-known sacred places. Since ancient times, this land has been preserved as sacred. So, past life relationship, sacred. It might be your twin flame, this situation. Very well could be. Or a karmic, something that's a spiritual relationship. You also have coral reef. Coral reefs have functions ranging from providing food and shelter to fish and invertebrates to protecting the shore from erosion. They are also an important source of natural drugs and medicines. So there needs to be some healing here involved in this situation. Maybe there needs to be some kind of nurturing put into this. They says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going because maybe it just died out. You got a lot of death and just destruction and melancholy and despair and regrets, and there's definitely some stuff going on here. And somebody who isn't too happy, anemica, whoever you're dealing with isn't too happy. But again, I think the best thing to do is speak your piece and see what happens from there. So you don't know until you say something. And you actually got 3 oracles that popped out. Now, I usually only take 1, 2 the most, but, you got 3. So I figured it's a message that you need to hear. You got Soul Shrinker. Oof, he doesn't. It's like somebody that's a succubus. Drains you. And then you have the Fawn, which I'll read, and the Lady of the Harvest. So let us see, and maybe we can get even more information here. The Lady of the Harvest, completion, grief, loss, harvest, release. It is time to accept change, to move on to the next phase. Power and strength in the present and future come from releasing the past. This is a time of liberation, and we might as well cooperate with it. It will happen whether we want it to or not. Release and liberation may be painful or joyful, depending on the circumstance. Cry if you need to. Be joyful if that is appropriate. But in either case, trust the process. Acknowledge what you feel and prepare to move on. So you got the µ, you got the Gan, like you're afraid either that you can't move on from this situation because it was so painful, or you can't move forward with this person because what happened was really bad, and now she's like she hates you or something, and you're not sure, or maybe they like I said, you were on the receiving end of this, and they're encouraging you to have self-love and kind of live and learn and move on because you deserve love, and that this was just a karmic relationship, and it was something you had to go through in order to grow and prepare you for something better, prepare you to meet your real divine feminine. And then we have here 35, the Fawn. Natural magic is happening. When things flow almost effortlessly, this is a sign that natural magic is at work. Enjoy it. A very important part of natural magic is simply allowing the energy to flow through us. This means both giving and receiving freely. Let the energy flow. Don't push it. Don't try to control it. Just dance with it. Trust it, and remember to keep returning to the source for inspiration and to keep your heart filled with light. Yeah, it's just about, like I said, giving them some. You got to open up. You got to express yourself in this situation so you can find out where you stand. If it's going to move forward or not, or whether you should or not. And he said it just depends on what this situation is, because you also have Soul Shrinker, cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, destruction. Yeah, there's destruction here, and blessings. Critical and malicious thoughts and words are having a detrimental effect on the situation and the people involved in it. Steps need to be taken to banish this curse energy through love and compassion. You know, self-worth, perseverance. Or at the very least, through forgiveness and refusal to accept the curse into oneself. Understanding the implications of this and transforming the behavior and feelings involved is a major and often difficult step in human spiritual development. One of the things usually involved here is taking responsibility for ourselves and our own feelings rather than blaming others for the way we are. Another part of this process is to learn to be compassionate towards ourselves. If we can do that, it is much easier not to be horrible to and about others. This doesn't mean that we are supposed to be all sweetness and light all the time. Constructive criticism given compassionately is a part of being real, and reality is a good thing to be in touch with. So again, this reflects back to the, the self-worth and not beating ourselves up. This is all about journeys. It's all about lessons. It's all about living and learning and growing. And to try to just persevere through everything. And if something doesn't work out, maybe it wasn't meant to, or to really see how much effort we've put in or what role we played, because it always takes two. It always takes two. But either way, whatever the situation is, please like, comment, share this video. Maybe other people need to hear it, or let me know what your situation is, if it resonated with you, because I'd love to know. And maybe you can help me understand more what this message is meaning here. But either way, I wish you healing. I wish you well. We're all here on our journeys, and it's all about growth, and all about becoming better. So I wish that for you, and I wish you luck in this situation. And I will see you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.